place to be, bringing you a retro toy review with the good, the bad, the awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. And today we got something very fun. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. So when I say something fun, something from my childhood that I thought I would never get a hold of. So thank you, John Silva, who's one of my dearest friends, who moved away to freaking Virginia. What the heck's wrong with you? But anyway, he was able to get me a G1 Megatron. And so we're going to take a look at this. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have all the feels. And I got to be very careful with how I do this, because I don't want to get flagged by anything. So let's go mess with Megatron. Okay, folks, here it is. Megatron. The Grail of Grails, along with Optimus Prime, is here. G1 Megatron, who we shall never see another official Megatron made in a gun form ever again in the United States. But we have this beautiful boy, and I am so excited about this because this was one I had from my childhood that I'll tell you a little bit of story about as we're going through this. But thank you, John, for the Megatron right here, but also thank you, Rocky at Krypto Comics. He had all the gun parts, the instruction booklet, and this little power card here. So was able to piece it all together from that. But look at this instruction booklet. It is in such great condition. It's almost one that, I know Frank Welker is coming to TFCon. I was like, maybe I should just get him to autograph this thing. That would be freaking awesome. 5 steps to put him together. So that is really, really cool that you can do. So that's awesome. The only thing that I'm missing is the high density infrared laser cannon, which I don't see anywhere here. Maybe I have it somewhere else. Maybe not. We'll see. I might have put that somewhere else. But anyway, but that's that there. We've got this guy right here. His power stats. One of the most powerful, feared leaders. We got all the gun parts here, and then we have Megatron himself. And I mean, he is just, let me lift the camera a little bit. He is in really good shape. Now, he does need a little bit of cleaning and things like that, but overall looks really, really good. Probably need to get Toy Hacks stickers here and re-Toy Hacks him and all that good stuff, but just looks gorgeous. Looks just like I remember it as a kid. There's the Walter P38. It is a Takara stamped, so there's no Hasbro. This is a Takara stamped Megatron. So that's kind of cool, but yeah, that is freaking awesome. I am so excited to have this guy. Now, John did an amazing job. He also helped fix him. So when John first gave this to me, just due to the fragility of the plastic, this part broke off. And John graciously fixed it, made it all better again. But let's put him together in the gun mode. So we got the scope that we want to just go ahead and let's pop that on. However it goes on. I don't remember. That just scoots in, right? It just scoots in. There we go. Now we got the scope on. Then you got this guy, the barrel. Just like that. Yep, just like that. You could put the scope right there if you wanted to too as well. Then we've got the stock, this part right here, and then this part right here. And I don't know if I have enough room to put it all to get in here, but there he is all together in that gun mode. I think it looks great. It looks awesome. Back when I was a kid, this was one I wanted for Christmas, and this was the only thing I wanted for Christmas. And the one time I threw a fit and cried about it was when we saw him at the store, and I just cried knowing that I'm not going to be getting this. And I am embarrassed about that now. Actually, I still cry about toys that I don't get, but I was embarrassed about it now. But on Christmas Day, this was there for me, and I played with it until it was a floppy mess. I did have the issue where that broke off when I was a kid, so kind of brought deja vu all over again around that. So really, really cool. Now, the reason why I say he'll never be that in the United States again is just with the gun laws and with Hasbro and all that kind of stuff. But I have no problem with Megatron being a tank. You know, that I think works out really well. But this, though, this is it. This is the pinnacle of toys. Like, if you had Optimus Prime and you had this, you were made. You were made on that. So let's see if I can remember how to transform him. So we're going to pop that off. We're going to pop this off. I'm probably going to get the instructions here a little bit too as well. So we'll pop this instructions open here. And it looks like step one is we kind of separate the legs there. And he just kind of flops all apart, as you can see. Just kind of flops all apart there. And then these come out like so. So flip down the gray piece, back of the gun to reveal the robot's head, rotate rear chrome piece, up and back, extended 2 halves, arms all the way out to the sides. So extended as far as it will go. There we go. And we can pop the fist out too as well if we need to. On that, yes. Oh, just feels right in the hands. Then we are going to rotate clockwise here, like so. We're going to pop that up. So we want to be very careful because I don't want to pull it off of this. So kind of want to use some leverage here. There we go. So that goes like so. And then, oh my gosh. This is just too cool. So twist the barrel to the side, swing front barrel up under this chrome piece. And I got to get that part popped up somehow. So we are gonna. There we go. So it is popped up, nice. And then I think this kind of comes up like so. Gonna fit right in there. Kind of see where it pops in, right? Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that. And then the legs just kind of do their thing. This comes out like that. This comes out like that. And there he is. Kind of a floppily mess, right? Ugh. But yep, there is Megatron, all together the way he should be. So mine's not the tightest in the world, but that is okay. I'm just excited to have this guy. He is just so friggin' cool. So I just, man, this has just been a dream come true. And I can do like this, kind of make it a little more, you know. There we go. There we go. There we go. Megatron. Make sure I got those feet on right. Yeah, those feet are kind of fun, right? There we go. Sorry folks, I'm just having a good old time just playing with Megatron. I think he just is the floppiest mess, but also the coolest. But there he is, folks. There is Megatron all put together. And if I want to, I can give him his gun right here. I said right here, but let's scoot it on. There we go. That is so cool. That is the Megatron I know. Right? What about y'all? That's the Megatron right there. Just as BA as can be. Just the look of him. I mean, if you take a closer look, I mean, it all looks really, really good. You can tell it's been worn. It's had some love. But overall, very nice toy. Indeed. Probably needs just a little bit of tightening up, which you can kind of do. There's tricks and tips and tricks that you can do. But there he is from the front, from the side. Now, something I should do is pull those out, right? You're like, Jimmy, you forgot a step. There we go. Now he is there. He is awesome, and he is very cool. There, Megatron. I love him. I think he looks great. I think he looks awesome. There's the thing you can do with the gun parts where you can make it into like almost like a stand, so to speak. You can pull. Let me move him out of the way so I can kind of show you. I know all of y'all are like, Jimmy, you're being boring. Well, I'm just having a blast right now. This can kind of pop open like so, and then you kind of just pop that off, and that will get onto this gun part here. There we go. This kind of pops on to this part like so. And then this part goes on like that. And then you can put the scope. These pop out. So, boom. And now you have his little like gun turret. You put the scope right there, and you got the little gun turret right there that you have. So that is him in a nutshell. Love me some Megatron. So gosh, this just brings back all the memories. This one right here is awesome. Thank you, John. Thank you, Krypto. Let me move this to the side. Let's bring Megatron back over so we can all see him. From an articulation, there's not much these G1s on an articulation standpoint, but he is so cool. I will probably have him like this on my shelf, so that way he's ready to just kill Autobots, kill them. But I just remember, just as a kid, I just loved this toy. This and my Sideswipe. I never had Optimus Prime, but this Sideswipe and Devastator, that was the bee's knees back in the day. So very cool. Brings back all the nostalgia. Need to replace the stickers, which I will try to toy hacks those babies. Get them taken care of through that. And but yeah, this is so friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. All right, well, let's get back together. Let's talk through some of my final thoughts on Megatron. So, back to my final thoughts on this amazing G1 Retro All the Feels toy Megatron. So cool. And I found his little laser cannon thing, so there it is. I knew I had it. I knew it. But here he is. The form he will be staying in on my shelf. Good old classic Megatron is friggin' amazing. Besides him being a little loosey-goosey, which is how he is in robot mode. I mean, if you play with him too much, he kind of gets little loose. I guess that happens when you play with anything too much. It gets a little floppy, but looks really, really great. The die cast in them is awesome. The only thing is my leg right here is a little bit, you know, where it just likes to collapse, and so it's kind of, you gotta kind of pose him just right. But look at that face. It's a face only a Jimmy can love right there. So that thing looks great, but he's in amazing shape. I can't wait to get Toy Hacks labels on him. I love the fact that I got him. Thank you again, John. Thank you, Rocky. I'm so happy that I got this guy. Now, if you want to get a good Megatron, you're going to try to find him on eBay, Mercari, those third-party sites. You're probably going to be paying anywhere from $250, $300, $350 for a decent Megatron. $400 to $600 for a really good condition one. This one probably you would pay, I would probably say maybe $250, $300 for this guy. But on a scale of good, bad, awesome, this thing is vintage, friggin' amazing, awesome. Why can't he be awesome? This is the only time, the only form that is there for me. Your Megatron may be a tank, it may be a T-Rex, it may be a plane, it may be whatever, but this is my Megatron, and I am so glad to have him. So that's all I got to say about him. I love him. You're going to stay on my shelf with all my others. You're going to be there to lead my G1 Decepticons against the G1 Autobots. So tune in next time when we talk about something else good, bad, or awesome. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, share this out to your friends, to your enemies, whoever you want to share it to, and maybe consider becoming a member or giving us super thanks. All proceeds go to Megatron or to people like Megatron on that. So, but in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be